What is a goal? What is my goal?
It's his goal, which he has not entirely decided what that's going to be yet.
I feel as if I've been roaming aimlessly. But not anymore. It's been in front of me all along. Distance. Distance is the key. Distance is bay. Distance comp. Here I come.
So Mikey's goal is to compete in a distance competition. First thing I want to say is I coach a lot of students, and the first thing I want to know is what is their goal? So some people out there watching right now, you're like, if I could just throw 350 feet on a golf line, I could attack every hole on my local course. And that's all I want to do, is be able to attack with 350-foot golf lines. But Josh, I am 50 years old. Do you think it's possible? To which I respond with all of my wisdom, I have no clue, dude. It's not my job to know what you're capable of. What? That doesn't make sense. You're a coach, right? You should know what I'm capable of. Like, you've got experience, right? You've seen enough people throwing that you know whether or not I can throw 350 feet. I don't. I do not know. Neither do you, until you either go out there and you do it and prove, hey, I can throw 350 feet at 50 years old. Or you give up and you don't do it, at which point I'll say, well, you gave up before we could find out. So I have no clue. When you're creating goals, create a goal. Create a crazy goal. My job as a coach is to take that goal, whether someone believes it's realistic or unrealistic, and create a path towards that end goal. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to create a path from where Mikey's at to how do you compete in a distance competition? And that's kind of the first big question, because when I watch these things, I see Albert Tom, Eagle McMahon, Gannon Burr, David Wiggins Jr., who throws forever, Simon Lizotte, in these distance comps, all these high-level, big-named pros throwing in this distance comp. So I don't think any Joe Schmo can just come off the street and be like, hey, I'm here to throw really far against all these high-profile people. So first step for me as a coach is to find out, what practically do you have to do? What do you have to be able to do to get an invite to one of these things? So just so happens, Coach Chris Taylor is a buddy of mine, a colleague, and he runs the thing. So I decided, let's ask him. Turns out, if you got $50, any Joe Schmo can come in off the street and try to qualify for this thing. So the process isn't really that complicated. It's get $50, sign up, show up. I think we can do that. You could show up. You guys, hey, let's pack this qualifying out. Let's make an event, by the way. USDGC, comment if you're going to show up for the distance comp. Okay, now practically, not just showing up, what do you have to do in order to compete? What kind of numbers? What kind of data are we looking at here, boys? So, to qualify inside of the finals, so to make it to the final 6, the lowest throw was 72 miles an hour, which led to 625 feet. So all these guys on the cusp, it was like 72 miles an hour. It got you airtime. It was respectable. People know you throw far. So that's going to be our goal. Next step, today, we're going to find out, where are we starting? Started from the bottom. Now we're there.
All right, here we are out in the field, pocket radar, just like they use in the distance comp. We're gonna see where we're starting at. Remember, the goal is 72 miles an hour to be a total embarrassment to yourself. at the distance comp. I mean, what are you even doing trying if you're not hitting 72, right? Whew. That'd be hilariously bad. All right, we've got a stack of tone salts, A-salt, and wild honeys. So let's find out where we're at. Shredded down, 64. 65. 65. 66. 67.
All right, well, we have our info, right? So Mikey right now is averaging about 66, 67, somewhere in there, right? So we need him to be able to throw 5 times 72 miles an hour, right? So he needs 5, 6 miles an hour. He needs to be able to work up to that where he can throw 5 in a row at that speed by somewhere around September 10th. That's when USDGC goes on. So I don't know if it's before or after that, but we've got about 3 months to work on this. And there are 3 kind of pieces that we've got to attack. We've got to attack the form aspects that will help him throw faster, will set him up to move his hand through more quickly. Then we've got the physical aspect, the conditioning, as well as actually moving the disc faster after we create that lane for it. And then we've got to do the shot shape. So my job now, and what you guys will see in the next video, is I've got to take all of that info into consideration, and I'm going to make one beefy plan for Mikey to have the best shot of reaching his goals. So we'll catch you in the next one where we lay out what that plan is in detail, and then we get started on it. See you then.